French, it means the swamp, and it was in fact the Templars who managed to dry this swamp. But nowadays, nothing remains from this old estate. For a long time, the only remaining building, it was the Temple Jail. The Temple Jail, it was the Templars' dungeon built during the Middle Ages, and that was turned into a jail at the beginning of the 17th century. Marie Antoinette and King Louis XVI were jailed there during the Revolution before they were executed on the Concord Square. So that's why Napoleon I destroyed the Temple Jail to avoid royalist pilgrimages inside. And you maybe know that the Templars' order was dissolved by the King of France, Philippe the Fair. Philippe the Fair, he was jealous from the power of the Templars, and he borrowed them a lot of money, so much money that he could not refund them. So he decided to dissolve the order, to seize its possessions, and execute its leaders. So Jacques de Molay, the leader of the Templars, and 54 of his followers were burnt on the city island on October the 13th, 1314. But Jacques de Molay, he had a kind of revenge. Before he died, he cursed the King of France, and indeed, a few months after this, Philippe le Bel died while he was hunting. He had an accident, and all his sons and grandsons, they died very young or in a very violent way. It was the end of Philippe le Bel's dynasty. This story was told by the French writer Maurice Druon in its books called The Cursed Kings, but the story is true.